Hey, we've been told over the 2 decades that VLOOKUP is the ultimate essential skills for data analysis. No, this is no longer true. Why? In modern data terms, relying on VLOOKUP is a liability because it's rigid. It only looks to the right and it doesn't turn back to the left, as we're going to see step by step. And it breaks under pressure. Okay. And over the few minutes, we're going to break down why XLOOKUP is representing it entirely and exactly how to use it in your daily professional reporting. So without wasting time, let's dive into our Excel sheet. Now here we are. We're into our Excel file. Okay, we're going to see the difference between the two and why XLOOKUP is replacing VLOOKUP. Okay, now let's say I have my simple data here with all the VLOOKUP side and the XLOOKUP side. And I have my room ID, hotel ID, room type, and price per night. And also this side, they are the same: room ID, hotel ID, room type, and price per night. So within here, we're going to start over with the VLOOKUP. We see step by step, okay? So I'll just highlight my entire data here and I convert this into a table so that it's easy for me. So I'll click table and I make sure this checkbox is checked. Then I click OK. Then I come back to table design. Under here, I'll name my table as table 1. Okay. And also here, I'll do the same format. I go to insert a table and I make sure that checkbox is checked. Then I click OK. And under table design, I rename this as a table 2. Okay, then with that done, then I'll start creating what we call a search bar. Okay, create something called a search bar within there. Then under here, this cell will be our search cell. So I'll just highlight this to put some fill colors within that. Okay, also this one. So after that, doing that, then I'll come down here and I start with my equal sign. Okay, and I type VLOOKUP. I'll select it. Now it will ask me for the lookup value. Now this time the lookup value will be in our search cell. Okay, I'll just click my search cell, which is B9. I put a comma, then it will ask for the table array. Remember, we already named our table as table 1. So I'll just type table 1 and it will pop here. I'll just select table 1, comma. I put a comma. Then again, it will ask for the column index. Now, within here, the column index simply means the result, the return array, what you want to be returned. Now, this time we shall return what we call the room type. I want to see the room type when I search with the room ID. So, our room type is in column C, which is 1, 2, 3, which is in column 3. So, I'll just type number 3 here. Then I close the bracket, then I hit enter. It returned an error because why? We don't have anything to in our search bar. There is nothing to be searched for. So what I'll do, I'll put this into drop down list. So I'll just come to data. Under data, I click data validation. Okay, under value I select list. Under source, I'll highlight all my room ID. So I click apply, and you can see we've got a drop down list. So I'll just select any room ID which I want. Okay, and it gives me the result. Okay, now what happened when dealing with the VLOOKUP? When I try to insert a column here, let's try to insert a column, right? Okay, no, all right, should be left. When I try to insert a column here, you see our search result breaks automatically. Breaks. Why? Because it's still searching within the column number 3, as you can see, column 3, and the column 3, it has been, our table has been extended. Okay, that is the problem of the VLOOKUP. It breaks under pressure when you're trying to insert a new column within your data range, and it's in between your search column, and it will return a 0 as there is nothing there because it's a new column, which is not on the XLOOKUP, as we're going to see step by step. So let me just go back here. As you can see, that is one problem about the VLOOKUP. Now we've deleted the column, so it's now searching manually. And again, the VLOOKUP only searches going right. It doesn't search going left. Let's try it and see. So this will be, let's create another search column, and within here we search based on the room type. So I'll just highlight this. So I'll just put a drop down list here, and under my source I'll put my room type. I'll just highlight all my room types, then I click apply so that we have a drop down list. So under here I want to search with the room type, and I want the result to be on my left. I want to return the room ID. Okay, so under here we shall start with the equal sign VLOOKUP. I'll select here. So our lookup value will be the room type, which is in cell C9. So I'll put a comma, and our table array will be table number 1. Okay, I'll select table number 1, comma, and our column index to be returned, our answer should be in room ID, which is in column number 1. So I'll just type number 1 here, then I close my parentheses. As you can see, it returned the room type. But what happens when I put here and I mention here I want the exact match? Then I select false, then I hit enter. See, it returned an error. Why? Because it only searches on the right side, not on the left. So that is the difference between the two, as we're going to see on the other end of the VLOOKUP. So let's see what exactly the XLOOKUP can do. So let's start off with putting our search bar here also. And this will be our search cell. So I'll just highlight this. And our search cell, I'll just put some theme color. Okay, and under here, our search cell, I want to search with the room ID. So I want to put a drop down list here. I'll come to data validation, should be a list. So under here, I'll highlight, under my source, I'll highlight all my room IDs, then I click apply, so that we've got a drop down list. So we shall start by equal sign XLOOKUP. Okay, now within this time it will ask for the lookup value, which will be in our search cell, which is H9. So I click H9, then I put a comma, then the lookup array. Now within this time we cannot select all the entire table. Why? Because XLOOKUP doesn't look through the entire table. So the lookup array will be in our room ID, since we're searching with the room ID. So the lookup array will be the room ID. So I will highlight my entire room ID, then comma, it will ask again for return array. The result, where is my result to be returned? So my result, I want to return the room type, so I'll just highlight all my room type there, then I put a comma, then again it will ask for the match module, so I'll just type if not found, then it return none. Then I click enter. As you can see, it said none because there is nothing in our search cell there. So when I click my drop down list and I select a room type, as you can see, it has returned the result for the room type as we see here. So let's see, we want to search with the room type and to return the room ID on our left side. Let's see it. So we just create what we call a search backend, and by this time we're going to search with the room ID. Okay, let me put this field color, and under my search cell I'll put it in drop down list. So I'll click data validation list, and within my source this time I'll select my room type because I want to search with the room type. I click apply so that we have all the room types here. So I'll go down here, equal sign XLOOKUP, I'll highlight it. Then our lookup value will be in our H11, okay, the room type. So lookup array, since our search cell is in room type, so our lookup array will be in room type. I'll highlight all the room type column, I put a comma, then return array, I want to return the room ID, so I'll highlight the room ID on my left side, comma, so if not found, then should write none. Okay, then I close, then I hit enter. As you can see, it returned none, but when I try to search, it's giving me the result, the room ID. So this is the difference. XLOOKUP can search through left and right, up and down, whereas the VLOOKUP only searches on its right side. Whichever column on its right side, it cannot go the backwards. So that is the difference between the two. Now in modern data analysis only using the VLOOKUP because it's the modern function to use and easy. In case you insert, let's try to insert another row here. You see it doesn't break. Even if I try to search, it doesn't break. Why? Because XLOOKUP is a modern way how to look for entire data. So that is the difference between the two. So we just pick one and you choose whichever you want to use. So hope you learned something and see you next time. Don't forget to hit that subscription button and like, share. Let's meet in the comment section where you did not understand, ask questions so that we engage and we build our audience. Thank you. See you next time.